It's amazing to me how you can justify your lying and womanizing by believing that you're doing us women a favor.
Why do men feel they can justify death?
Hey everyone, and welcome to TalkWord. This is the show where we dive deep, really deep, into some of the most fascinating words in the English language. Our goal? It's pretty simple actually. We want to help you build up that vocabulary and speak with a ton more confidence, one word at a time. So, let me ask you something. Have you ever had to give a really good reason for something you did? You know the feeling. Maybe you splurged on something a little pricey, or you made a decision that your friends just didn't get, and suddenly you're on the spot having to defend yourself, right?
Well, guess what? There is a perfect word in English for exactly that moment. That moment when you need to lay out a strong, super convincing reason for what you did, and that word is justify. So you ready to break this one down? Here's our game plan. We're going to hit the core meaning, check out some real-life examples, talk about the power of why, and then we'll clear up a common mix-up between justify and explain. Let's do it. Okay, let's dive right in. First things first, let's get to the very heart of this word. What does justify actually mean? Okay, so the official, by-the-book definition is to show or prove something is right, reasonable, or valid. And it's important to see that it's a verb, it's an action word, it's something you do. But let's forget the dictionary for a second. In plain English, justifying is all about giving a reason that's so strong, so good, that the other person just has to nod and go, "Ah, okay, I get it now. That makes total sense."
All right, so theory is great and all, but this word really comes to life when you see it out in the wild. Let's look at a couple of real-world examples so you can see what I mean.
Okay, here's a classic one we can probably all relate to. You're not just saying, "I bought a new phone." You're giving the reason, the justification that makes the purchase feel totally necessary and smart. That dead battery, that's your golden ticket, your proof.
And now for a more professional example. A marketing team can't just say, "Hey, we need more money," right? They have to prove it's a smart investment. Their proof? That detailed report on expected sales. That is what justifies the extra cash. Now, what's really interesting here is that both of these examples are pretty positive. But you'll also hear justify when someone's trying to defend a, let's say, not-so-great decision. Like, he tried to justify lying by saying he didn't want to hurt her feelings. It doesn't mean the action was okay, it just means someone is attempting to prove it was.
Okay, this next part is super important for really getting this word. Because at the end of the day, justifying is all about answering one simple but really powerful question.
Yeah, you can really think of it as a simple three-step dance. Step 1, an action gets questioned. Hey, why'd you do that? Step 2, you provide a strong reason, your why. And step 3, if that reason holds up, boom, the action is now justified. It really all comes down to answering that question, why.
All right, let's tackle something that trips a lot of people up. The words justify and explain. They seem super similar, I get it, but there's a small but really crucial difference between them. Let's clear that up right now.
So here's the bottom line. When you explain something, your goal is just to make it clear. You're laying out the facts. Here's what happened. But when you justify something, your goal is to prove that the action was right. So one's about making things clear, the other's about proving you were correct. Big difference. All right, we've covered a lot of ground, haven't we? From the basic definition to real-life examples and that key comparison. So let's wrap it all up and lock in those key takeaways. So, what are the big things to remember? Number 1, to justify something means to prove it was the right thing to do. Number 2, it's all about providing that strong why. Number 3, you can use it everywhere, from your personal life to your job. And finally, the big one, don't mix it up with explain. Justify is about being right, explain is just about being clear.
Okay, so before we go, I've got a little something for you to think about. It's your turn. How would you justify all the time and effort you put into learning English? Maybe it's for a better job, or to see the world, or just to connect with more people. Whatever that powerful reason is, that is your justification. Hey, if you had fun breaking this word down with us, you should definitely check out the TalkWord mobile app. You can actually create your very own word explainers, just like this one, with our friendly hosts to guide you. It's a lot of fun. Thanks so much for joining me today.
Terrorism would only justify their repression.
There's not enough booze in the world to justify the skeezes coming out of that house.